Hey y'all, so just got done with today's workout. Man, it's a fun one. Challenging, long, slow, high technique, which is good because it kind of forces you, not actually it doesn't force you, you can kind of just mow through those things if you really wanted to, but if you really put that focus on technique, then it kind of paces the workout for you. So this is a great one just to kind of set a pace, try and maintain it, and just kind of in your head, just try and get to that next thing. Just keep chipping away, keep chipping away. So we've got 4 rounds for intensity and technique, 100 double unders, 10 overhead squats. We're gonna base the weight off of your snatch. 100 more double unders, then 10 hang power snatches. 115-80 is the RX. Go about 45% of your snatch max, and then we're gonna use that same weight for the overhead squat. So the snatches, even though the same reps here, the snatches are gonna be more difficult than the overhead squats. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind. So really, there's going to be a lot of scaling. I'll throw out at-home variations for this one up on the description and on the workout blog. But a lot of scaling is going to be depending on a lot of things. One, how good you are at jump roping. So if you're someone who has 150 plus double unders in a row or 100 plus double unders in a row, then maybe these 100 numbers make sense for you. I'd say that 150 plus number is really what you need. And then if you're around the 100 number, maybe change it from 100 to 75 each time. And then if you're around the, like, I can do 30 to 60 or so in a row, then maybe the number is 50. And just remember, we're going to be going double unders, 4 rounds. So we're going to hit a lot of these. So even if you're someone who's got 500 plus double unders in a row, doing 100 over and over and over again, 800 total in this workout is going to end up being a lot. But we don't want you ever getting stuck on it. We want you, if you mess up, take a few breaths, get back on it. But the main thing we want you to do is be consistent. This is a great workout if you're not great at double unders yet. Let's just go single unders. We're just going to change that number from 100 to 150. But what happens a lot of times is people who are scaling the double unders with single unders aren't that great at jump roping, and so they still mess up a lot. So if that's the case, then let's just keep the number at 100 and do single unders. Another thing we can do here is just say, hey, let's take 5 attempts at double unders. However far you get, do the rest with single unders. That's a good kind of mixture of the two. So figuring out what is that challenging number for you, but also number and a variation that just keeps you moving consistently. The overhead squats today, since we're basing it off of that power snatch, overhead squats would be pretty light, so this should be unbroken. When you're warming up, it doesn't really feel pretty light, but when you're kind of in the groove and you pick it up to start that first set, I was kind of questioning if I was going to go 5 and 5 or all 10, and then once I picked it up and started going, it was kind of a no-brainer to go all 10 unbroken in this workout. So I was just focusing on trying to find the balance of that barbell, trying to find weight even on my feet. I've been kind of rotated weird, so you'll see me kind of adjusting my overhead squats through the workout, trying to find where that balance is. So I was just, again, focusing on in technique, trying to make sure everything was in place for those overhead squats. Double unders again. Hang power snatches. I started out the first 2 rounds conservative. I went 4-3-3. I think I was glad I did. The third round I went 5 and 5, and the last round I just went all 10 because it was the last thing I was doing. But I think if I would have got more, if I would have tried 5 and 5 the whole time, that probably would have been completely fine. But I wasn't sure of that. So going back, I'd probably go 5 and 5. But 4-3-3, honestly, I don't know if that's going to end up affecting your total time. And again, this is for intensity and technique anyway. So kind of set the pace, make sure things are looking good, make sure you're figuring stuff out. The 2 things I noticed is as I got tired in the sets, I was letting the barbell go in front of me. I was having to kind of chase it down. Then I noticed myself not squeezing my butt cheeks up at the top and just kind of arching back behind it. So those are the things I was working on. And again, if I'm caught up in time is the only thing I care about, I don't pick up on those things because I'm too focused on other things, pushing the pace, and I never get the opportunity to practice really trying to feel these things out. So it's so important to try and feel those reps. So 4 rounds, let's talk strategies. Out the gate, just try and go unbroken on that first set. I don't think that's going to be a detriment to anybody unless we're choosing variations or numbers that are just too big for you. If you mess up, take a few breaths, get back on it. As I kind of went, I forget what I did here. Maybe I went unbroken. I honestly already don't remember. But I think starting on that second round, I just was like, okay, let's be conservative. My arms were just burning so much because it's just the whole workout are those shoulders. So I was going 20s, and it was just get to 20, breathe, get to 20, breathe, get to 20, breathe, and just chipping away. As I got to that last round, I kind of upped it and just tried. I was messing up kind of randomly, so I was just trying to go big sets once I got there. Overhead squats, like I said, unbroken. Same thing, 20s here, 4-3-3, probably 5-5, something like that on the last round. Just kind of go for it. So couple considerations here. Check in. I always like to ask myself, how do I make my next rep better? That's what I was doing here. On the double unders, what I caught myself doing, just a lot of double unders. It's a long workout. So I caught myself, as soon as I started kind of feeling bad for myself and feeling tired, I let myself kind of get dramatic with my movement. And as soon as I did that, that's where I would mess up. So I think you'll probably see me on the video react to that. And then when I mess up, and I'm solid, I'm not upset about that. So really, again, it's all just about feeling your technique. That's how we get better. And what I caught myself doing is as I was going, as I was kind of feeling bad for myself, I'd mess up because of it. If I messed up when I was solid, it's just a mess up. Who cares about that? So focus on the things you can improve, and let's put focus there. So I think it took me about 18 minutes to do this one. I can for sure see people who are really pushing it on double unders and these things. That sub 15 is absolutely possible. We're gonna throw a 25-minute time cap on this one. Hope you enjoy it. I had a lot of fun with it. Talk to y'all soon. you.